They ain't stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac. Drip flow like a tap, tiptoe to the stack. Thrive under pressure, know when to attack. When it's showtime, front row to the back. Front line with my back up against the wall. If I'm up against the odds, then I'm about to give it all. About to get them all, I want everything they got. Coming for the top, I won't stop until I fall. Me, I'm trying to ball out like LaMelo Ball. Watch me switch the gears on and wait for him to stall. They're looking all small, trying to run before they crawl. Me, I'm going all out, up against the all. You're up against the clock, up against the clock. Trying to break the doors down, you should've changed the locks. I'ma bring them all down, everybody's up. And I pride when it's showtime, everybody watch. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. They ain't taking my spot, no way.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves, and here we go. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time now for our tale of the You're looking at Jack, the Galveston Olin. We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighter... These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Those counter punches have to hurt. Quick punch scores. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Punch, counter punch. How will these two fighters handle the outdoors? We're fighting under the sun here for this big showdown.
Todd, this is something you could never, ever get used to. How many gyms are built outside? How many times do we train, spar, and everything outside? Now you're having a fight outside. This is where fighters may gas themselves out. This is where the environment may make so much of a difference. You may not realize it, but watch when the rounds roll on.
Figure out the combination to this shape.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The perfect counter lands. The straight right just misses. There's a counter shot. Neither fighter willing to slow down. They better start respecting each other's punching power. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. About Johnson in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
The fight's not over yet. You gotta get out there and win this round, kid. You had everything in the bag.
On to the second round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Perfect counter shot. Fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counter-punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter-puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Has to be careful thankful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice job getting that punch through. Nice counter. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Johnson in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to
Back in the draw.
The bell rings and we start the third. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until you're sensing the comeback.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. A little rope-a-dope here. They block that right hook. Nice counter shot. Perfect counter shot. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. And he scores with the counter. Do you believe this? They exchange punches. There's a counter shot. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Johnson in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Love that jab slick. Just keep him on.
Win the round on the jab. Breathe when you're stepping around.
That's it.
Here we go to the fourth round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Catch and shoot. Those counter punches have to hurt. Good counter punch. Well done with that counter shot. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. You make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. They exchange punches. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Johnson in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the...
Let's reset.
Back into the fray here in round 5. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. It's all offense all the time. Counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That counter shot lands. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Punch. Has to be careful. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Johnson in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
I've been in fights like that. When you think you come up, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Let's start the 6th. After that last round, something has got to change.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Straight right just misses. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now they're going to find out.
As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
1, 2, 3.
looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. They say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer is certainly considering maybe throwing in the towel after their fighter got dropped twice.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Basics.
Here comes round 7. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not out twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Just misses with that jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Punches have to hurt. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they went out of steam.
He blocks that jab. Big swing and a miss with the hook. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Johnson in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent and think this is too easy, if they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
I don't want you to laugh.
And we enter the 8th round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round, but see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? Jab slightly off target. It's all offense all the time. And this is incredible. Did you see that? And Jack Johnson is dazed. I don't believe it. And you knew this was coming. They're going to take a knee.
It's a really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
Straight right just misses. Those counter punches have to hurt. Left hook just missed. How about that time counter shot? Beautiful counter shot. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Well done with that counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And that's it, a unanimous decision win.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again.